Hey guys, what's up? Just another morning. Just put all the babies away. Didn't really film that because didn't really need to. Actually, I did film it, but I don't know if I'm going to upload it or not yet. Brittany, another shirt for you. I like this one. This is actually a selfless promotion for my favorite place to eat in my hometown. They have a sandwich called a Fat Bitch. It's a cheesesteak with chicken tenders, cheese sticks, fries, hot sauce. It's awesome. And it's at Are You Hungry? But anyway, what else is going on today? Today we got to send out about 75 animals. Tomorrow we're receiving another 60 from our friend Scott to sell at the show on Saturday. So geckos coming in, geckos coming out. Then we've got to pack all the animals on Friday, the show Saturday, pack everything up on Sunday for the move on Monday. So it's going to be pretty freaking crazy. But I'll go through and show you how I pack the animals a little bit today. That way you can see how I pack them for the show. It's the same exact way, except for these guys get onto the UPS truck and see ya. They're going to cry. I can't say where they're going. Not allowed to do that. Just for the guy or girl that's buying them. But I will show you some of the animals that I'll be sending and stuff like that. What else is going on? Pretty much nothing. Got to get more cleaning done, which that's just, you know, a never-ending task. But I did set up some of the stuff for the shipping already. And I did make a couple videos of that while I'm standing here singing, jamming out to music like I normally do. If you ever want to listen to my playlist, just go to playlist.com and go to Sobek, and that's pretty much what I listen to while I'm working on the animals. That's why my computer's always down here. I just hook the computer up directly to the TV so that it acts as speakers. Kind of ghetto, I know, but, you know, hood rich. But anyway. What else is going on? Pretty much nothing. Sorry all the people on Geckos Unlimited that ask me questions and emails and stuff like that. It's been really hectic, really busy. So I don't have a whole lot of time to do that. I promise I'll get all that stuff back to you as soon as possible. Max, that sounds good. Daytona is usually a third week in August. So that would be like pretty much to the end of the time frame that you were looking at. But it's still okay with me, man. That way you can come to Daytona and see what Daytona's like. The other things, I don't even know. Oh, the other thing I want to touch on is, like, you know, genetics and stuff like that. I'm going to try to do, like, a couple genetics episodes covering, like one thing with each one. Paul, I got your comment about the wild caught ones. We'll go through and do those. Right now, like, pretty much everything's breeding, so, like, they're, you know, they kind of look a little bit skinnier because of the breeding and stuff like that. So I might wait until after the breeding season to do, like, the whole big wild caught thing. If you want to look at what kind of wild caughts we have, you can go to anmgecko.com. And go under breeders and subspecies, and there's pictures of the 4 subspecies that we work with. We've got the Montanus, Fasciolatus afghanicus, and Turkmenicus. Turkmenicus and Montanus, we only have females right now, but we're getting a male Montanus in September. Thanks, Lotta. And what else is going on? Pretty much nothing. Oh, the sibling cave gecko hatched out yesterday, so that's really cool. So that means our total's up to 6. Yeah. So funny how excited I am about the cave geckos, and then, you know, I hatch out crazy leopard geckos all day long, and, like, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. But it's just one of those things. I mean, leopard geckos is more of, like, the work part of it, but it's still, like, a great hobby of mine. But, like, the newer stuff is always more fun just because it's new and fresh and stuff like that. The leopard gecko stuff, it's kind of almost to the point where it's like, you know, it's just another one. Which, you know, it sucks like that, but at the same time, you always hatch out that one. It's just like, wow, like, where did this guy come from? Or you like open up a new tub and you're like, where the heck did this guy come from? So that's what keeps it really, really awesome for me, is just watching them develop and all the genetics of it, and all these guys are my babies. Even the projects that like I've taken over from Alberto, like they're still like special to me. So a lot of this stuff, like the Marbled Eye project, I've been working on for 3 years just by myself. So it's one of those things that like I'm really, really passionate about, like those projects. But I'm passionate about all the projects, even the stuff that telephone's ringing. Even the stuff that like isn't, you know, as popular, if you will, like it's all still, you know, fun to me. What else are we doing? That's pretty much it. If you have any questions about like what crosses to what and all that stuff, guys, you have to work with us a little bit here and like look some of this stuff up. Like Super Hypo Tangerine crossed to pretty much anything, you're going to get a range of stuff. Super Hypo Tangerine is line bred, so it's going to be like, you know, mixtures of things. You gotta help yourself a little bit too whenever we're asking all these questions. I know a couple of the forums, people are just like, are you serious? Like, why do they keep asking? What do I get whenever I cross my Sunglow to Sunglow? Where are you going to get more Sunglows? You know, it's one of those things. You just gotta pay attention and just see what's going on. Like, see what crosses give you what. I mean, a lot of crosses are line bred things, like red stripes, tangerines, Sunglows, like all that stuff. It's all line bred, so like it can vary, vary a lot. I mean, simple recessive to simple recessive, you know, like, you just have to learn all that stuff. It's one of those things that if you're going to do this, like, big time, like, you got to know that stuff. It's got to be, you know, like you're breathing. You got to know it, like it's nothing. The other thing is, a lot of people ask me, like, what projects, like, should they work on? Well, I mean, what do you like? I mean, that's what you gotta go with. You gotta go with stuff that you like. You can't go with what other people tell you, because if you go with what other people tell you, that might be what they're doing, and then at the end of the day, you're trying to compete with other people. I mean, go with what you like. It always works. You know, color is always good. Breed for more color. Line breeding is the thing to do. A lot of times with like different genetic combinations and stuff like that, like if you're not like ahead on it, I mean, you're 10 years behind. I mean, you got to, like, a lot of the genetic combinations, you got to like really, really be working way ahead of people to do anything with it. But line breeding is one of those things that like you can just start with your own line, or start with 2 animals and like just work what you want into it and just keep doing it. That's the best thing to do. Anyway, enough of my lecturing and stuff like that. Probably going to be running out of time for the downloading thing, so we'll go for another